I'm gonna be completing the journal on Dig. Let's get right into this. And by completing the journal, I mean I already have. So I just got the very last item that I needed in Fernhill, which was actually the grandfather art piece. And that is what I was doing right here. Which my friend right here, he's also super close to getting the last piece. He just needs like 2 more items. But anyway, here we go. So I already completed all these other ones. So let's go over here, click claim, stamp complete. And we do also get a special thing for completing everything. So there we go. We got those items right here. And now let's go to the everything tab. Let's stamp complete. And look at that. We got the A skin for the prismatic shovel. And we also got the prismatic domino crown. So let's go and check these out. So let's go over to our prismatic shovel, which I don't even use anymore. But here it is right here. And whoa, look at that. That thing is cool. It even has wings. All right, let's go and equip that. Not even sure if I'm gonna be using that, but maybe I will. Also, I did get a skin for the starfire shovel. Not from this thing, but I did get that a while ago. Just wanted to point that out. But anyway, we did get a new thing. So let's go and check this out. So it should be at the very top. And yes, the prismatic domino crown. So this is the best charm in the game. So it has endurance, strength, and luck. Which, just speaking of these stats are actually crazy. Like plus 20% luck just for C tier. And also has this, the RGB. Getting chromatic items is 100 times easier. That is crazy. Alright, well, we gotta make this better. And I rolled it a bit more, and look at these stats. These stats are crazy. I'm gonna keep these. SS luck, SS strength, and plus 4.48 endurance. I mean, maybe I'll roll it a bit more later on, but for now, I'm gonna keep this. Because even for SS strength, this is a bit low because I believe the max is like 25%. So I'll probably roll that more later on, but that is crazy. Let me go ahead and go over to my loadout. So this is my loadout right here. And what do I want to replace? Because I am gonna replace something, but let me see which one is the least important. So I think I want to keep this one because it makes strength buffs 20% more effective. So that's really good. I think I might get rid of the importance. These are ones you lose endurance health, but increase strong hit progression. That is really good, but let's try removing it and let's equip the crown and let's see how it is. So here we are right here, and hold up, this is not looking good. Let's go over here. Let's turn that off because I want to see my crown, and there we go. The prismatic domino crown. So here, let's go try it out. So 1, which I accidentally missed right there, but I don't know. Here, let's go try it out again. 1, 2, 3, and I think it takes 3 hits average, which I think it did decrease my strength by a lot. Here, let's go and test out one more time. So let's equip this, and let's equip our previous set. So here we go. So this was our previous set right here. Let's go and try it out. So 1, so it only takes 2 digs on rocks with this loadout, but it takes 3 for this. So it does do a lot less, and I'm not sure if I want to keep it with this shovel or if I do want to go back to the prismatic, because the thing is with the prismatic, it does have this special buff right here that increases your control by 2, haste by 3, strength by 3, luck by 5 if you're wearing the prismatic crown. So if you're wearing the prismatic crown, then we get all of these buffs right here. So that would make the control, strength, and haste better, but it would make the luck slightly worse. Like the luck would be down by 5, but everything else would be up. So let's go and try it out with the prismatic shovel. So let's see how many hits. It should only take like 2 or so. So 1, 2, 3, and it took 3, but I think that's because the preferred ground is like dirt, and no, preferred ground rock. And maybe I missed it one. So 1, 2, 3. So nope, it still takes 3. So I'm not really sure. I think I'll stick with this one because the control on this one is already good enough, and the strength is pretty much the same. So let's go and try with this one once again. So here we go. So it does take 3 with this one as well. So I'll stick with this one then because they both only take like 3 strikes. So I'll just stick with this one. So if I have this loadout right here, then it only takes 2. But if I have this one, it takes 3. But I mean, I do get more luck. And oh yeah, I forgot, it actually has this, the RGB, which makes chromatic items 100 times easier to get. So that means we should pretty much get chromatic items almost every time because it makes them 100 times easier to get. And also we have this. And oh wait, no, that's celestial. All right, well, I thought this one was chromatic as well, but no, this one gives them 40% chance for an item to turn celestial. And oh yeah, I forgot, now that I completed the journal, I no longer have to grind in like these weird areas. I can go back to the polar bear area because also I've been working on the journal for like the past 2 days. I mean, I've been getting stuff before that whenever I first started playing, but I like locked in and started completing the journal 2 days ago, and now I finally completed it. Some items are much harder to get than others, but what we did is me and my friend, we just spawned in a bunch of meteor showers, and that's how we got the rare items. Also, if y'all want a guide to complete the journal, let me know in the comment section, because you can't just like go to these areas and start digging. There are specific locations that you have to dig. Like for some of the items you have to dig on the grass, for other items you have to dig on the rocks, some items you have to be in the Azure Hollow, while some you have to be in the center cave. So it is quite hard, but let me know if you want a full guide down in the comment section. Anyway, let's come back up to Mouse Cinder and let's go over here and let me actually grab my item. So my item detector right here. Let's go back to the polar bear spot and let's just keep digging for quite some time and let's see if we can get any chromatic items. And also let's just see how much rare items we can get in general because we have a bunch of luck right now. So the meteor shower just ended a bit to go. So let's see if we got any chromatic items. So let's start off by searching like this. So just make sure that we can search it up. So there we go, chromatic items, and no, not a single chromatic item. I heard that chromatic sells for 5.5 times more, which is good, but I mean celestial right here already sells for 4 times more. I mean chromatic is nice if we were to get it, but I mean the starfire shovel gives us a 40% chance to turn an item celestial, so I think that's a lot more worth it than chromatic, because look at all these celestials. Anyway, let's go and sell our inventory real quick, and let's do one more thing to try to get it. So let's open up our bag right here, and I do actually have these things on the right, so let's use like 5 of these, because these are prismatic magnets that give us a 12 times modifier chance, 250 iridescent chance, and times 250 chromatic chance. So total we should have like times 350 chromatic chance, so hopefully we get it. So let's go and dig a few holes, and let's see if we can get it. I'm only gonna use this like 5 times because I don't really want to waste them. And there we go, we got chromatic on our second item. Awesome. But yeah, I don't really want to waste these magnets because there might be something better that I can use them on in a future update. But anyway, let's go and check this out. So you have times 5.5, so that is pretty good. So hopefully we can dig up some more of those later on. Also, I don't know if mutations can stack, but if you get like a celestial chromatic item, that would actually be pretty awesome. But anyway, let's go and sell this. Probably won't sell for too much since it's only 2 items. But let's see, yep, only $712. So nothing too good. And I wonder how much this would sell for. I actually have 2 of them. But yeah, I'm not gonna sell these though. Maybe I'll sell 1, but these are just way too cool to sell. But anyway, that is basically what we got from the journal. Nothing too special. Maybe we got a title. I kind of forgot if we did. I mean, I'm probably not gonna equip it. Abnormal, apprentice, avid traveler, prop duster, earthbender, employee of the month, journeyman, monstrositous, all that other stuff. And what is this? Omnipotent? Maybe that's the one we got. And I went ahead and checked the recording, and yeah, we got this title right here. So let's go and equip that. I'm probably gonna equip like the early traveler again, the early shoveler, I mean, because I do kind of like that one. But anyway, let's go and test out. So let's type in test, and let's go and see. And ooh, rainbow. All right, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'll keep that one equipped. And 19 on leaderboard. That's pretty cool. I think I was on like the money leaderboard. Not too sure if I am anymore. Let's go ahead and use our flare gun though, because I do want to check these out. And never mind, I guess I can't even check them. Hopefully they do reset soon. I'm definitely not on the time played. I was number 3 on the time played whenever the game first released, but I mean I was only on there for like 12 hours before I left the game. But anyway, that's everything that we got from completing the journal. You can decide if it's worth it or not. To be honest, I don't really think it is, because although this crown right here is kind of nice, it did take like 2 days worth of grinding to complete the journal, which I mean it can take even longer, because for mount charcoal to even get inside here you need the magma boots, and the magma boots do take quite a while. So you can decide if it's worth it, but you do get the domino crown, a skin for your prismatic shovel, and also a special title. But I mean if you're gonna do it, then I would probably recommend doing it as soon as possible, like before the next update, because in the next update they could add another zone, and then that would increase how many items you need to complete the journal. So that is one reason I did it as soon as possible. But anyway, that's gonna be all for this video though. Once again, if you want a guide to complete the journal, let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, and I will see y'all in the next video.